Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days Homemaker. It's me, your boy JD Sensei. How we doing, guys? I'm just gonna add about 550 of wood. Get this going. Don't worry, we're gonna go to the next place. Can I make a mini bike yet, or am I still too far away? Yes, I can make a mini bike, I believe, or not. I'm not sure. No, I'm still locked out. That's fine. I just want to wait on these brass knucks. There we go. I want to replace these. Let's go ahead and pop that out. Let's go ahead and mod that. Pop that mod out of there. Complete that. Let's go ahead and equip this. Go ahead and scrap that. And let's go ahead and modify that. There we go. Complete that up. A little more damage is what we need at the moment. And let me go ahead and throw that in there. All right. We're off to the races. We're going to go do a quest or two. Because it's day 4. What the hell did I just hit? All right, we're gonna go do a quest. Probably 2. We'll see. Tier 2s take a little bit longer than tier 1s, but I'd like to get a few 2s under my belt. I really like to get some goodies, if at all possible. That'd be helpful. Get some goodies. Really want to stock up. My mod was telling me he wasn't really feeling this series. Because of the fisticuffs. I was like, don't worry, bro. It gets better. You gotta wait. It's a slow burn. Fisticuffs doesn't get really good until you get to Steel Knucks. Once you get to Steel Knucks, then yeah, then it gets, you know, looking like Wolverine. Plus you get all the perks and stuff. It gets kind of wild. I might have run into something there. I'm not sure. I don't even remember what was supposed. It sounds like a dog. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't remember what POI they wanted me to go to. All right, it looks like the, oh, okay, it was the appliance store. All right, we can do that. Let me just go and set this in a nice, happy place. All right. Before I hit that, yeah, I kind of figured these might be lootable, so let's take a look. Everything but the feathers, please. All right, let me check these, and then we'll see what we can grab. We got another archery book, armor-piercing arrows, something like that. Okay, that's just sellable, and this one is something about brass from doors. Okay, I'm going to reset this. Truck stayed. Good, good, good. All right, and we'll take that. And let me see here. Second time around, we have Spear Hunter. Not something I'm really interested in. Spare Fisticuff book. And Art of Mining. 10% more damage. Okay, that is unlocked. So we'll walk on in here, see who's around. Nobody in the main room here. Hey, a couple of taters. Check the trash. Oh, yeah, everything in there is good. All right, I do see you. We'll go ahead and that's enough to get his attention. All right, can I interest you in getting punched upside the face? Like so. Okay, that was enough to take him down. Now Jimmy wants to come check me out. But you know what? I'm not buying today, just saying. All right, what do we got in here besides the die? Oh, whoa, okay, you're... Okay, you're a little idiot. All right. Oh, okay, that's just access to that room. I'm going to say no to Yucca. We are going to take the chair. All right, that goes that way. Let's go back out this way. Let's do a little looting here. Sure, we'll take all that. And more nails. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some cloth. You never know when we're going to need it. Got definitely that. I guess we'll start stacking up on those. Let's take these chairs. Let's go ahead and grab the... No. All right. I'm going to actually scrap the chairs now. Just to get rid of them. Okay, let's just activate that door. Okay, we're going that way. All right. Hopefully there's no puppy around here, but that never stopped him before. Giving me a bow wow. Okay. All right. Do I see any buzzards? I do not see any buzzards. Do have somebody over here. I'll be more than happy to come over here and punch you in the face. Like so. Come here, Timmy. All right. Got what we need from the courier. Now, I'm assuming we're going to go in here. There's a puppy here somewhere. Or not. Ow. Stupid thing. All right, I'm going to assume there's no dog and take some time to try and grab this crap. So we really would like free stuff. You can't leave without the loot room, you know? I'm assuming because of the body, the goop over there, that means the dog is dead. I'm hoping. Looks like there might be somebody behind the thingamabob. Oh, no. There's a dog. All right, come here, Robert. All right. Kind of figured there was a puppy somewhere. Let me see if I can't get a bead on her. I can run right there, I think. Oh, no, she's fake. All right. Fake. We like fake. All right. Well, we got rid of the doggo. I might have done that. Yeah, we'll collect some coffee seeds. There was nothing back here. It's just doing it to do it. All right. More bones. The bad microwave. Oh, we got a... Can I actually break out here? I kind of want to go take care of this because it's kind of a guaranteed... Oh, well, this sucks. I don't really have a way to them. Maybe I can open up the door. Kind of wanted to get that, but nothing I can do, you know? Let me help her out. I really like to take on the horde. Oh, okay. Hey, back off. All right, there's more than one. So, yeah, there we go. Hi, guys. Come on, Mo. All right, you guys are really mad at that. What's up over here? All right, she figured it out. So we'll get you next. Another one. The rest of you just going to be stupid over here? All right, let me help out a little bit. That'll do. That's what I was hoping for. Usually get a bag out of these guys. All right. That one looks like they went away. And I do know that's the loot room, but... All right, come here. Another bag. Nice. All right. That's kind of what I came for. Kind of wanted to get that. All right. Let me go ahead and park myself right here. And we'll use up these. Yeah, we could use some drink. Use that. Go ahead and toss that. All right, nobody else is coming. No, that one decided he was going to go away. Yeah, this is the loot room. So let me just wander on in. Yeah, we got a few of them. A couple out of the ceiling. punch you in the face. Also, somebody back here, I think. Not sure. Okay, he's down for the count. Timothy's down. Jimmy's down. Tubosaurus is now down. Alright, let me get some stamina. Alright, I do have... Where's everybody beating? I hear them. Where are you beating? Alright, now I'm... Oh, okay, you're stuck in there. Let me go ahead and let them out. Okay, well, there's at least a couple in there. Let's start with 2. Alright, he's done. Go help out. I knew you were still alive. I knew he was still alive. He's in the ladies' room. Not quite sure how I missed like 50 times, but whatever. Get out of here. Not quite sure how I missed as many times as I did, but I did. A little toilet paper. We'll take that off your hands. All that's good. Okay. A little sand, sure. Not sure why I need either one of these. I'll take the dirty water. All that's crap. Oh, there's a gun thingy right here. We'll just scrap that down. Thanks. Alright, we got another chair we can scrap down. There was nothing worth taking there. Alright, I see where you put all the loot boxes are up here. So, let me get up, let me find a way that's going to make it easy to access this stuff. There we go. And we'll start with the Shoddy Messiah box. And that'll give us, nothing really amazing. And then we have money. Oh, that'll work. Sure. Not really interested in a pipey. Alright, what I need to do then is go to... I guess we'll go ahead and mod this up. And there you go. Just make life a little bit easier. And we'll go ahead and scrap that for now. Alright, we have a couple more boxes we gotta get, like this one. There we go, construction site. A little acid, that's always good to see that pop up. Alright, and then we got a working stiff box right here. Or Mopower, sorry. Alright, from the Mopower we have that. We're gonna scrap that. We're gonna take that. We're gonna grab the lights. And I knew I saw a little goodie box up here. You know, it's a little bit of something there. I knew I saw a sports bag up there. Nothing. Okay. All right, easy enough. There was a way out of here. Yes. All right. Let me get the fisticuffs back up. All right, and we're running pretty good. We can go back to the trader. We can get our little experience out of this. A little experience since we make the base. I like having the base right near the trader. It makes it very easy to go drop stuff off, you know. All right, there is a puppy around here that will respawn at some point. He did not this time. All right, stamina's running low, so we'll slow down a bit. Then we'll speed back up. Just kind of... I think there's a dog over there somewhere. I get the feeling I hear a dog, like the little dangle of their collar. Sometimes I hear that. Could just be my brain playing tricks on me. Game-wise, I think I'm gonna wait on Where Winds Meet for a while. I got a kick out of it when I first played it. It's like, I think it still needs a little love. And again, it's all if you guys heard me talk about it, it's all It's all cosmetics, so I really don't care. There's not really a lot of FOMO for me, fear of missing out. I'm not really a big skins guy. I'm actually interested in checking out Arc Knight. Arc Knight End something? Arc Knight. It's coming out soon. Um, what got me is the
Well, I guess I'm gonna
Factorio
have to pay
crafting
you now that you did it.
kind of thing there. Sure, we'll take the Pistol Pete one off your hands. I need a job. Jack. I don't want to do Jack. Oh yeah.
I got some
Oh
shit
wait, no,
work
no,
for a
no, no,
fuck.
no,
You
not that
got
one.
some
Not that one.
brass balls coming in here and turning me down.
I'm
Listen
gonna
up,
do the infested
jackass.
clear.
It's a deal.
This one's gonna be a
Disappoint me,
little
and
rough.
You'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Shut up. It's going to be a little rough just because it's an infested clear, and I'm fisticuffs right now. Which, at the moment, I'm not really geared for that. Not really, really. I'm also probably going to give myself a quick hit here. No, I thought I would need one. I guess not. Let me see how we're growing over here. We're growing. That's about it. Let me go ahead and grab that water out of there. Throw this into storage, I guess. All right. Let's go ahead and sort real quick. And we'll drop off the goodies. All the stuff we really like to get. The plastics, the, acid, the bones, the meat, and the springs. Okay, and then we can toss up the parts that we got. Mainly this and those. I don't know about using that mod. I forgot to sell the frickin' magazines. Damn it. I'll just throw them in the bike if I have to. Okay, and take the spare ammo off my hands. All right, still nothing in there because we've been combining food and medical for the moment. So we're going to go ahead and throw those in there. Get some spares going. I can actually drop off the water for now. And we'll go ahead and throw the paper in here, I believe. Yep. And we'll go ahead and give you a little more. Make you happy. I forgot to sell the money, too. That's not good. All right, you're fine. We're going to go ahead and drink one of those. Just top us off a bit. Got a good amount of lockpicks, too. I kind of want to get this done before nightfall. All right, so good news is it's an infested clear, so it should be fairly simple, especially with passive gas stores. Not too hard. And it does give me back. It does allow me to reset the pumps, so I can get some goodies out of that. All right, I'm more inclined to just go slow. Normally I wouldn't do an infested clear this low level with fisticuffs, but I do have the tac rifle as a fallback weapon, so I'm not super duper scared of that. We could use that as a fallback weapon. Which is what I'm thinking I'm doing. I would just use that as a fallback weapon if I really need to. Tac rifle will take care of a lot of business, you know. Tac rifles are no joke. It's like the step up from the AK, so it was worth it going into Jen's area. All right, so what I want to do is park this bad boy probably right out here with not much chance of anything getting spawned. I also wanted to check, did I pick this? I did not. Let's pick this open and double loot it. Me and passing gas for bases are just no joke. I love passing gas. I like Mo Power. I like passing gas. I like anything flat, relatively square and easy to reinforce. But the passing gas is mostly concrete, which is the good thing about it. Okay, so we're going to back off. I'm going to go ahead and reset this. We got a real car this time. Neither one of these are any good. I'll take that off your hands. We're going to go ahead and loot this bad boy. right, and then we should be able to pick it again. I think that might be another dead vending machine too. So once everything's said and done, we'll be able to come in here and play. I'm thinking of just making the horde base around it, day 6. That's not bad. All right, that gets us a good amount. That's a real vending machine. Okay, we'll ignore that for now. Go ahead and open this up. That is just 4 Sammys. Not really too good. Let me just walk in here. Wake everybody up and leave. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 4 of them. Get them in the doorway, please. And, GI dumbass. That's not good. Okay, stamina is holding steady. Really need to get that under control. Okay. Got one more. Let me help out. Hello. Don't mess up my loot, will you? Easy enough. Sure, I'll take that off your hands. Ooh, 2 vehicle adventure books. Yes, please. A little scrap iron, not major. Sure, we'll take all that crap off your hands. Nothing on this side, nothing in the food. That's pretty all set here. Let me just again. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of idiots. Well, okay, Mo with the moves. All right, not quite sure what's going on here. I got 2 Mo's. Okay, hold on. Keep an eye on that. Stamina. All right. Everybody down for the count. I love it. I love it. Okay, we'll close that for a second. That's loot room. All right, we do have a chair we can take. We have a desk. Worth a shot. We have. I'm going to hold off. Again, stuff I can get in the desert. Okay. A couple of bones. Probably dirty water. Yeah, sure. Grab a little bit more. All right. Let me just walk on in here. Where's everybody? Okay, I don't see anybody over there, but if I just walk over here, there we go. If I just walk over there, you know, I can get everybody to come over here. Hello. Mechanics. Oh, we got a feral in here. Let's start focusing around here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, ow. Alright. Stamina's keeping up. Stamina's still good. Come on, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. That was not enough, but kill everybody. Alright, so we got the exit out back. Oh, I already looted that. Ooh, get some more steel tool parts. Which is, I guess, alright. But look at all those goodies in here we can grab. Alright, what do we got here? We got that. And a nice... Oh, nice. Lots of ammo. Alright. You know I want all this. It's mostly clay, but occasionally, yeah, you get some free cobble. It's pretty easy. Oh, now I remember what's out there. Looks like there's more ammo on the ground, too. And some food. All right, ammo. Food, sure. You got... Take that off your hands. We'll throw that out. Let's go ahead and scrap that down now. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. All right, survey says we have... Yes, please. We can do iron tools. Thank you. Also did pick up the ability to... Oh, we got iron tools. So that, and I have the claw hammer, so we'll be able to roll through some of this stuff later pretty quick, which is really what we wanted. Really didn't want to go to the any other biome with stone tools, because this is just gonna just really slow us down. I'm just doing this to do it. There's a lot of, not a lot, but, you know, it's something I don't have. All right, and we got this overburdened already. All right, and then we can take this out of here. And I mean, it's a little free cobble here and there, so never a reason not to take it. All right, let's go ahead and look. That is a scav glove, which I already have the same level of. This is also parts we're fine on, and we'll go ahead and shrink that down. All right, let's see who's out here. Who wants to die? Not that one. That one. Okay. You got a dog or something out? Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I forgot about your dumbass. Come on. That's all I wanted to get rid of. Rover. Rover's the number one thing. And then we just pop you in the face like that, get you in the knee, and that's it. All right. So we got a few things to take apart. All right. Obviously this and this, but not this. We got some trash to look at. Some sand. Right there. A little more gas. Gas is going to be important later. All right, let's just, yeah, so there's more crap to dig out of here. All right, and yeah, I've got to not forget the sports bag right here, which had 2 explodey books, which didn't really produce anything, but okay. All right, we'll just take whatever we can get out of here, mostly clay. Perfectly fine taking. Occasionally we get some cobble out of it. Occasionally, once in a blue moon. All right. Definitely wanted to get rid of the Bow Wow, though. Rover's a problem. Also, I can take back my arrow. And he does not have an arrow. Okay, we have one little bit of trash. Hey, there we go. Get some machine gun parts. All right. And then I want to come over and rip these 2 out of here. It's just a little free stuff, you know. Wouldn't want to say no to these. So yeah, I'll never say no to one of these places. Okay, I'm going to run a little bit. And I think I just want to swap my books out. So what I want to do is pop this in here. Give me these 2 bad boys out of here. And this time I'll try to remember to sell them. All right, let's go ahead and sort. There we go. And we'll go see the trader and probably pick up one more mission. Maybe not do it tonight. Maybe do it first thing in the morning tomorrow. Nighttime is scary time, you know. That's when the creepy crawlies come out. Although I'm starting to be able to handle myself a bit better. You know. Getting a little bit better with the fisticuffs. As I level up. I remember there's a drainage ditch right there too. That's why I'm trying to avoid that. That's to remember there's a drainage ditch there. All right, so we should be good to go. I'll go park in front. We'll drop off the stuff. Turn to the quest, drop off the stuff, and then we'll drop everything out of my goodies. Again, I'm trying to stay away from upgrading my boxes. I want to do that in the next base, which is going to be a semi-more permanent version. Ideally, I'd love to start building the next base, but I do have to throw together a quickie horde base. Just something to deal with the horde on horde night. All right. I got your infested clear done.
Your first job was going
I will take the Furious Fist.
All I can spare.
All right. What do you got? You had a clear zombies at Jack Canada. You have a fetch. Probably do the fetch.
I don't like you. I'd say it's been an honor to work with you.
I
but it
actually
would be
do
a
have to
lie.
talk to you.
What the hell do you want this time?
I want you to buy this crap off me, please. And the $980 I got there too. All right, let's go ahead and look. Yeah, infested clears are
Don't
really
let the
good
door
for
hit you on your way out.
the ammo. I'll take this fist cup off your hands. All right. So obviously we really can't do that right now, but oh, I guess we could start it. It doesn't really matter. I don't care if it's dark and scary out. Again, the only thing I got to worry about at night is the ferals. Ferals just take a little more fisticuffs to get rid of. All right, so I'm going to park in a happy place. And I am going to actually drop everything out of here. I'm going to throw these 4 back in here because those are very important. All right, let's pop out of here. Let's go ahead and sort real quick. And let's go ahead and drop off the goodies. Stuff I'm probably not going to need anytime soon. Very important all this stuff is to me. You know, but nothing I'm going to flip my lid over if I don't have. Okay, let's get that out of here, get that out of here, get that out of here. Get the parts out of here, get that out of here, get that out of here. And we have enough wheels to make a nuisance of ourselves. Let's get that out of here, that out of here, 203 out of here. Let's go ahead and drop that out of there. Let's go sort this really. See how we're looking. Not looking terror bad. And I meant to go to the food. Let's drop this out of here. And the seeds, of course. And sort again. Take the medicine out of here. And I should have dropped off the gas, and I didn't think to do it. And then we'll go ahead and toss that into there. Go ahead and sort that down. We're hungry, so I'm going to take a drinky drink, and I'm going to get some lunch. Take some lunch here. I'm actually going to try, I think, 2 of these. It should give me enough to keep us going. All right, let's go to Fisticuffs and start heading over to the farm. I think if I get there before 2200 hours, it should be a bit better. Problem-wise. Pretty sure if I started early enough, if I started before 2200, they shouldn't really spawn in it, because everybody should spawn in when I click the mission. So they shouldn't really spawn ferals in, although ferals are starting to pop up. Which is fine, I don't really care. Ferals don't really scare me all that much. We should run into the blue boys fairly quickly. Because again, that's people like to say it's not that hard, and then it's like, yeah, but if you turn up your experience gain, you're going to start running into your loot stage will go up quicker, yeah, but your game stage goes up quicker too. So you start ending up with blue boys and infernal boys. You know, obviously it's also biome dependent. For the lower biome, it's going to be less of a problem. All right, I'm going to speed up a little bit. Yeah, but we should definitely be good on food. So what happened to this cop car? It's kind of sunk into the ground there. All right, we got the badoom boom. Do you have a mailbox I can loot? Okay, so you don't have a mailbox I can loot. I am going to see if this has. I already looted it. All right, let's click the button here. And we'll reset our mailbox. And unfortunately, it's a book we already have. That out of here. Oh, sounds like we got a piggy. Wonder if we got another one. But we would take everything tasty out of you. And this will give us about 36 meat. Do you have another boar? Any chance there's another boar in here? I don't really see one. Really should be on fisticuffs too, now that I think about it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Sure. Where is it? It's actually... Wait, what? Am I not... Oh, it's right here? Okay. I'm actually of the opinion to just go turn this in. Super quick. It's dumb, but I'm not going to argue with them. Hey, who am I to argue, right? You're going to be dumb and put it right in the yard? One boar, that's all it took. Normally I go for the loot room big time, but it's like, bro, I can do this like stupid quick. It's another thing you can do, guys. You can always say, you know, if you want to progress through the system pretty good. Another reason I'm thinking of doing this too is because it might tell me where the desert is. And if the desert's to the east of us, it might be in my best interest to leave this base up for a while. I'm also not going to throw... I'm going to use my land claim blocks a little sparingly. You know? I'm trying, because I want to have at least 3 active bases at once. This is a big enough map where I should have to do that. All right, let's go. All right, turn that off. Jump on out of here. Wrecked, I bet you didn't think I'd be back this fast. But I am. All right, I did kind of get ripped off on the last one, the last mission anyways, because the options were not that great, but the book
you
was
think you're pretty smart
a
now,
winner.
don't you? Here's
Now
your
see,
pay, Einstein.
you could take the scrapping for fun, but it's better to take this because you get 6 magazines out of it. Give me a job. Okay, so you got to clear a Jack Canada, you get the buried supplies, and a caravan carousel. Huh. We'll do the Jack Canada
Look,
one. I
Bucky,
really didn't
I'll
want to
give
do
you some
Jack
work.
Canada,
Well,
but...
good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna
But I'm
need
looking at it, and I'm like... All right, so yeah, see, we got 2 tack war, 2 knives, 2 tools. And that gets us up to an AK-47-5. So we haven't quite caught up to where we were. And our iron tools went up, so that works. Might be in my best interest, though, to actually throw those iron tools together, huh? That could be something I wanted to do. Let me check and see what my iron stock it looks like. And see if we can't make a selection of iron tools. All right, so... obviously drop that, and that out of there. And I forgot to sell again. Let's go ahead and look at iron tools. So we'll start with the fire axe. Go ahead and track that. And this should be relatively the same for everything. So I'm going to take that, and we should have enough to make a full suite of tools. So let's go ahead and craft that. Let's do a shovel and craft that. And an iron pickaxe, go ahead and craft that. All right, so at some point, I will definitely have everything I need to get us up and running there. Let me get this stuff out of here. Sort that out a bit. All right, so let's take a look. Food's good, water's good. What am I at for experience? I have 2 points. All right, so let's go back to fortitude. Now, somebody did say I should take iron gut, which uses less oxygen while diving. I don't plan to do that. Reduce food and water loss by 84 seconds. Chance to dip. Don't really care about that now. But I could get my first thingy. I get chance to stop bleeding. Recover from immunity. After recovery, you're immune to that one's not that great. This could be good for the teeth fillings, and it's just max health. All right, pain tolerance is shrugging off stuff, so that's good. All right, let's see. Lightning hands is probably something I should work on. Yeah, we'll do that. And huntsman, maybe. Actually, let's do siphoning strikes. All right, that'll keep us going for a minute or two. All right, how you doing? Definitely have all my Wawa and stuff done. And since we're doing this, let's go ahead and grab out the dirty Wawa. And we'll go ahead and grab this out of here. And did I have some clean water in here? I did not. But I'll be more than happy to go ahead and make some more Wawa. So let's go this. Start with water.
God, it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit.
I love listening. The other, one of the last good things about this is I can sit here and listen to him bitch. Or, you know, Jen's dulcet tones. You know, if that's a thing. What the hell? Boy! Why is my water still here? Okay. Not quite sure why that was a thing. Oh, because I don't know. I'm a little confused there. Why that was a thing. And it didn't take the Wawa. Alright, get that out of here. Let's go on and I guess we'll go to Jack Canada. I don't think I can make it in time. Well, I might be able to make it in time to start it. And we'll go through it at night. I thought that was a coiled up snake. Yeah, so anyways, going back to Where Winds Meet, I'm probably going to uninstall it for a while. I started playing Tower of Fantasy to check out the Warped server, which is basically just the MMO server with no gacha. I'm definitely Enfield. That was an Arc Knight Enfield because it has crafting. And you guys know I'm a sucker for crafting. So we'll see how I feel about that. All right, where did you put the sign? Because I could start this before it goes. Yeah, we're going to just start this. All right, because it's a clear, so I do have to worry about creepy crawlies, but not that much. Hey, there we go, shotgun shells. Rocks. And there we go, we can make pockets. Let's go check the mailbox real quick. Mailbox says Handyland. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we can clear this place out tonight. That's not a problem, I don't think. Not really. All right, I'm going to take that off sprint. You're freaking obvious. So, obvious dude is obviously not sure how I missed. Didn't that time. All right, but this is a clear, so I can just walk in here. All right, we got some goodies to steal. And we have that table saw, too. All right, let's go ahead. Yep, more acid. Always good. Nothing really in here. Take out this crap. All right. And some free concrete. And before we sign off, we'll take this bad boy apart. Get a little bit of stuff out of it. But I am going to sign off. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is JD Sensei. This has been 7 Days to Die Homemaker. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider doing so. I do upload every single day. Make sure to take some time and read a book, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye now.